can see inside all the.
书上的零件。
You can see the drivers, specific twin vent, new tweeter shell.
Tu veux faire un gros plan sur une pièce en
Ouais.
particulier?
Attends.
Ouais, très bien.
Okay, you can see the specific tweeter system tweeter vent, twin vent.
Twin vent.
Okay. The new tweeter we will see in detail later.
C'est un nouveau Twitter pour Venus?
No. We can look through the cabinet in order to see if each driver or each part fit correctly the cabinet.
Yes.
It is very important because in the past we meet some problems for very specific assembly. So thanks to the 3D, we can kill any problems before the mass production. In fact, so it is this final 3D assembly step is very important for us. Okay, so we can see in detail, for example, the tweeter, because this tweeter is a very important part. Very.
You can make pictures when you want.
Yes.
Up. For example, we can see the specific part here. This is the face plug. You can see inside a very specific shape. Here.
Yes.
For example, to meet a perfect result. Of course, we have a lot of software in order to have a theoretical curves to meet the perfect curves. We have this kind of, but in order to have a better curves, we made a lot of different prototypes, resign 3D part prototypes. For example, during a day, we designed 3 or 5 different shapes on this face plug. We sent to the 3D printer, and during the night, the 3D printer built this 3D prototype. And on the morning, we are going to take this 3D part, 3D prototype,
Yes.
go to the anechoic chamber and make a measurement.
Yes.
Thanks to this process, day after day, we can improve the shape
I see.
in order to have a perfect
I see.
shape. So it is only for one part of a tweeter, but it is easily to imagine all the work requested to develop a complete tweeter, because it is the same process, the same work for each part. It is the same way of process.
Yes.
Because without that, it is the only way of process in order to have the perfect tweeter.
Yes.
We must to develop this part in detail. If we can improve a small shape, as for example, you can see this particular very tiny, very small shape, but this shape bring something to the sound. It's amazing, but it is easily to imagine the time to develop this perfect face plug.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's only just one tiny part in one of the drivers. So you can imagine that for all the drivers, for every part of each driver, it's the same process
Yeah.
I see.
over and over again. So it takes we actually take great pains to achieve exactly what we want. And that's really, you know, I told you that we've been making drivers since 1985
Mhm.
to be able to achieve exactly what we want to achieve.
Mhm. Mhm.
This is
Wow.
the perfect illustration of what I meant.
Each part is completely specific and designed by Triangle.
Yes.
Each part. And it is the same thing for all the product. Speakers, cabinet, accessories, also packaging. Okay? Because we thought to reach a high range product, you must to follow this kind of way of process, this kind of way of work. Because if you are going to buy a cabinet from a catalog, or if you are going to buy speakers from a catalog, you cannot reach a high range product. It's not possible, in fact, because each details, it's very important for us to make the perfect product. Okay?
All right.
So